One of the 5 rights is that the nurse administers the right dose. Sometimes this involves a bit of calculation on the part of the nurse when the exact amount of the drug ordered is not available to the nurse. Let us look at the basic dosage calculation formula that is used by every licensed vocational nurse to determine exactly how much of a drug to give a patient. By the end of this video, you will be able to accurately calculate the amount of medication to administer to your patients. You will be able to have completed the following objectives. State the basic dosage calculation formula, which is desired over half or desired divided by half times quantity equals the amount of drug for the nurse to give. Label the parts of a dosage calculation problem as desired, have, and quantity. Calculate the conversion that may be needed for desired and have to be expressed in the same unit of measure. Calculate the correct amount of drug to give. Here is an example of a basic dosage calculation problem. This is the type of problem that you may see when you have your dosage calculation exam. The physician orders 500 milligrams of a drug solution, PO, meaning orally, as you've already learned, every AM. The nurse has 1 gram in 30 milliliters available. What amount does the nurse administer to the patient? To solve this problem, you will use the formula desired over have times quantity equals the amount to give. We also can say desired over have times quantity equals the amount to give, but instead of saying the entire word, we often will say D over H times Q equals the amount. Our desired is the 500 milligrams of the drug that was ordered for the patient. What we have is 1 gram of the drug. And the quantity that we have is 30 milliliters, meaning for every 1 gram of the drug, the quantity is 30 milliliters. Now we just plug in the numbers. 500 milligrams over 1,000 milligrams times 30 milliliters equals the amount of the drug to give. Do you notice what I did here? I kept the units of measure in milligrams. I chose to use milligrams, but I just as easily could have chosen to use grams. So what we know already is that 1,000 milligrams equals 1 gram. So we need to have 500 milligrams over 1,000 milligrams times 30 milliliters, or else the other way you can do it is you can have 0.5 grams over 1 gram times 30 milliliters equals the amount the nurse will give. You can do it either way, but the point is you have to have milligrams divided by milligrams or grams divided by grams in order to do the math properly for this problem. All we really must do now is do the math. It's okay if you need a calculator. It's okay if you need to use pen and pencil. It's okay if you can just look at it and do the problem in your head. The important thing is to set up your problem correctly, and of course you must get the right answer. In our course of pharmacology for nursing students, we're not as interested in the process you use in terms of the arithmetic as we are in the fact that you must get the right answer, all right? That's what your patient cares about. Are you going to give them the amount of the drug that was ordered by the physician? When we do this problem, no matter how we do it, in our head, pencil and paper, calculator, we're going to get a nice whole number, 15 milliliters, and that's how much the nurse is going to give the patient. There are some problems where you may need to round off your answer, and the rule is that we'll round off to tenths unless we are given another instruction. Now that's while you are a nursing student here at PCC. In reality, when you start working and caring for patients, it will become obvious to you whether you need to round off to tenths or 100ths. Often in pediatrics, we do round off to hundredths. The dosages are extremely important to be very accurate, and they are sometimes very small dosages that we are giving to very small children. Liquid pediatric medications, whether they're given intramuscular or PO, are often given in a way that they're measured to the hundredths place, all right? But otherwise, and with our adults, we are generally going to have a rule of rounding off to the tenths. Again, in our course, I will let you know what the instruction is. You will find that we have several dosage calculation tests available to you in this course and links to websites for you to practice dosage calculation in Module 2. If you have any questions, you can reach me through Canvas email. I will respond within 24 hours, Monday through Friday, and good luck with your practice.